Dudes, right, we're into the mastering and controlling the sales section of the whole 3D selling system. So you've had the inner world principles, like the state management shit. You've had the outer world principles. Now we're into the last stage here. This is like the in the fucking trenches sale shit. Now, this is where shit can go wrong. Because even though it gives you the pretext or the pre-frame, like the stuff that's going on in an inner and outer level, this is second by second, minute by minute. Do you know what I mean? Like this is what's done fucking live. It's going to be on the phone. It's going to be in person. It's going to be face to face, mano a mano, right? So it can really go fucking wrong. What we're trying to do here when we're mastering and controlling the sale is we're putting the principles that we learned in the first two sections in practice. So when you're learning something like this, when you're learning sales, at the start you're going to be unconsciously incompetent. So there's going to be 4 levels you're going to move through with this, right? So 1 is going to be unconscious incompetence. You don't fucking know what you're doing wrong, and you've no fucking idea how to produce any different result. You can't even, you've no clue even why what you're saying isn't working, and you've no better ideas of how to change anything, right? That's unconscious incompetence. Think about when somebody's doing a fucking deadlift, right? And you're looking at them and you're going, dude, you know your back's rounded the fuck? And I'm like, no, really, is it? Serious? And then you take a video and they're like, oh fuck, you show them on the video, like that's the way you deadlift? Like you're fucking like, nah, you know? And then when you see it, that's when you go, oh fuck, that's what I'm doing wrong, and that's what it should look like. And in doing so, you become consciously incompetent. That's moved to the second stage, where you see what you're fucking up, and you have a better idea of what it is that you're fucking up with. So, no clue what I'm doing wrong and no idea of anything better. Oh fuck, now I see what I'm doing wrong. You're consciously incompetent, so you can see where you're going wrong. Third step is, now that you've seen where you're going wrong, you're able to correct the shit that you're fucking up with. It's like, dude, do you know what I need you to do when you're deadlifting? I need you to keep your chest up, stick your ass out, and just remove that dog shit thing. I want you to get here where your back's nice and flat. Do you see that? So they're going to have to consciously think about that and think through the movement the whole time, and they're going to have to be guided and directed in order to produce the right result. So that's consciously competent, right? You can do it right, but it takes a lot of thought, effort, and it takes a lot of practice to get to this stage. The last one is unconscious competence, where you just fucking do it. And that's where you, like, I suppose here's where you're walking through the sales scripts. You know the result that you're trying to emulate. You're trying to improve in your sales pattern, in your qualification, in your presentation, in your closing the sale, which is the 3 steps we're going to go through here now. You're going to have to be guided by the script or by the process the whole way along this to get the right result at the end. Have I explained that right, Ian? Ian's my cameraman today. And are you learning sales here right now?
Yeah.
Are you liking this shit?
I'm
cool.
back and forth, making sense.
Cool. So this is the stage that we want to get to. This is unconscious competence, where you just fucking do it. Somebody hits you up with something and you just overcome the rebuttal and close it. Don't even need to think about it. Whereas before you probably going about it. Well, fuck, as you're scrambling through the script, find a fucking rebuttal. And then do you know what I mean? That's the difference that we're talking about here. This, you're still reading from the script, but you know why you're reading from the script, and you know the steps. Now, before I go into effective qualification, see this process that we just talked about on your learning journey of sales. We're also going to talk about sales goes wrong usually because people haven't actually sat down and documented out the sales process. So imagine if we look at it like this. Step 1. This is like, how does somebody actually get to see your shit? What is the conversation that's going on here? And what is the next step? You know, for instance, somebody sees your shit in Facebook. What do you ask them to do here? And where do you bring them to over here? Because this is all part of the sales process. So sales process is fucking important. You've actually mapped it out, right? Do you know what? I'm going to get somebody who's just like a visitor to my shit. I'm going to get them from here, and then